Hi guys, this is Veda, day 22.5. This is a bonus. I'm doing a bonus one. Not sure when I'll post it, so it might not be day Veda 22. That's okay. Bonuses are always good. I wanted to do this part just because I don't think I'll have time in the rest of the Vedas. Maybe I'll do it later, but I wanted to do that other email. This is, like I said, this is for my dodgeball team, whom I used to write emails for, and I tried to make them fun and try to explain what was going on. For this particular one, it was for a bye week, which earlier I had dubbed bye weeks as bye beer weeks. So yeah, allow me to read. Our team name was the Dodgy Tossers, which I thought was very clever dodgeball team name. Anywho, here it is. Hello, Tossers. Welcome to this week's edition of The Email. I know you're all very excited, and some of you might actually read some of it, which is very exciting for me. We have lots of news and excitement this week as everyone's favorite week, Bye Beer Week. Andrew emailed me earlier today telling me how excited he is that he can take part in this week's festivities. Of course, he will be somewhere tropical, I think, busy racing the clock. The clock being the amount of time it takes to drink a beer, for a beer to get warm or too warm to drink. Let me try that sentence again. The clock being the amount of time it takes for a beer to get too warm to drink. Yes, friends, there is a point where that comes true. Good luck, Andrew, and Godspeed. To the rest of you, get out to those pubs, liquor stores, and parents' fridges and enjoy a cold one this Thursday evening. I, for one, will be enjoying a heroin beer in all its glory. Perhaps we can discuss it next week. Side note, heroin beer is what is known as the beer at the Saddledome at a hockey game. Because for some reason, because of the lines and all the nitrogen or whatever, it seems to get you drunk very quickly. So we call it heroin beer. Back to point. I would like to, at this point in the email, talk to you about our good friend Jeff. After much discussion and convincing, we managed to get him to rejoin our team. It was all very exciting as we missed that little guy. He came out to the first game and he played really hard. Then, like a fart in the wind, he was gone. He left the team as quickly as his presence was felt. It reminded me of a tale of a small boy in a town in New Zealand, whose main job it was to warn the folks that wolves were approaching to their many sheep. Night after night he would scream, "Wolf! Wolf!" and they would come running, excited a chance to use their new rifles on these wolf-starved beasts. But there would be no wolves. They were duped. Well, one night the townsfolk were so angry at the deception they took out their anger on the kid, beating him with the butt of their rifles, lambasting him with blows to the faces, shearing all the hair off his body and then quickly throwing salt from the salt licks on him to make that stinging sensation. The townspeople left satisfied that the boy had learned his lesson, but in a twist of fate, the lesson was learned all in vain. The sheep, attracted by the salt lick, began licking the boy to the point where they got so high off the salt they couldn't stop licking. They laid a licking on that poor boy till all that was left of him was his bones. Later that night the wolves came and ate all the sheep, and when the townspeople came the next day they saw the massacre. They walked back to town, sheepish and sheepless. "That damn boy pulled the wool over our eyes so many times he had it coming," said one old man. And at that the whole town decided to switch to potato farming, and they were very successful. The end. So you see, that old man is like Jeff, bitter and into potatoes in a big way. Good luck with all that spuds, bud. At this point I would like to apologize for last week's email, and for that matter this week's email. I believe it was Dolan who described it as poorly written, nonsensical, and not funny. I would also like to apologize for my lack of uniform this week. It showed a lack of planning and a poor laundry skills and team spirit that can only be compared to Jeff's, well, which is frankly not good enough. We have more exciting news, but I'll save some of that material for later because I can't use all my A material this week. Sincerely, your captain and recently fired journalist, Cole. That's email number 2. That's the bonus episode. Hope you enjoy. Give me a holla, a thumbs up, or a comment on Facebook. Thanks! Bye-bye!